toolsofergyprotection.com, where we teach empaths how to ascend. Today is June 17th, 2025, and we have finally arrived at that time I've been talking about for years. If you have read any of the Dolores Cannon books, she talks about our Earth shifting into two different frequencies, a splitting of sorts. So for the last few years, we have been in the contractions place where you might be feeling really super painful with emotions, and then it would let go for a while, and then it would come and let go. Well, congratulations, we are out of the contractions as of last Saturday. And so what that means is that our planet is beginning, its vibrational frequency only, is beginning to split into two different existences. Now, I know this is some metaphysics, and it might be a little challenging for some of you. It has been for me, just trying to explain it to people. But what that means is our planet has literally vibrationally split in half. So if you think about a cell, and a sperm comes along and fertilizes it, the first thing it does is it splits into two. So we are in that process now. What does that mean to empaths? What does that mean to highly sensitive people? What does that look like? Well, if you look out on the world scene, again, it is the 17th of June, 2025. And if you look in the world scene, you're going to see two opposing views politically, especially here in the United States, about what's happening. And there's going to be a lot of wars, and there's going to be a lot of rumors of wars, for those of you that recognize that. And we are shifting our consciousness. So about every 2.5 days, you're going to feel it. And you're like, okay, Deanna, what does that mean? What does feel literally mean? Well, what that means is that all of the old things that you used to do, all the old habits, behaviors, patterns that you used to do are being squeezed to the max, and you're being asked to step up and change your life. And if you do, if there's something you've been wanting to transform, you've been wanting to change for years, and you find yourself going back into that same old pattern, that's the human brain. It's easy for the human brain to slip back into old patterns. It's hard to break habits, you know that. So our divine self, our higher self is here, our divine self is here, and it's becoming at one with the human brain, which means it's easier for us to transform our lives. It's easier to change. So if you've had a bad habit, if you've been in not so happy relationships, and you're like, if I could only just change my life, this is the time. This is the time you're being called to a higher purpose. Interesting that it's spring here in the U.S. We're having lots of storms and tornado-like weather and temperatures dropping. You know, things are changing very rapidly and quickly. Same thing in our universe. This is nothing strange. This is nothing abnormal. This is nothing unusual. This is where we are in space and time. Woo, woo! Congratulations, we made it to be alive at this time. It's exciting and it's powerful. If you feel like, yeah, no, I'm not having that experience, this is not a powerful time for me, I'm having more trouble, I'm feeling overwhelmed by there's too much to do in my life. Whoo, they're just scared me. There went a leaf dropping out of my tree because the storm's overhead. But you're saying in overwhelm, people are saying things are coming too quickly, I can't keep up, my schedule is changing, I've got too many things on my plate. All of that kind of thing can create overwhelm. So this is a time for you to step out and claim your divine space as an empath. So one of the things I'm doing is I'm stepping back by getting up in the morning, getting dressed and running over to the office and doing this, and this, to getting myself up an hour earlier so I can get up in peace, so I can meditate, so I can eat the proper foods, and I can get ready to serve all of you. So my question is, what are you changing in your life that hasn't been serving you? Because the standard that we have in this world is we have to do instead of be. So what are you doing? Okay? Anyway, big hugs and kisses. Click like and share on the video to follow for more. I'm going to be increasing, talking about this, because every 2.5 days, we're going to be feeling it, and this is going to be a long stretch. So just be ready, have a journal, start learning about how to have a lot more self-care, and know it's not selfish. If I decided I wanted to have self-care and not take time out earlier in the morning so that I can serve you, serve my daughter, and serve myself, that wouldn't be good. So it's about shifting. It's about changing. It's about growing. The C word, change, right? Anyway, big hugs and kisses. If you like it, click follow. For the next time I come on, make sure your settings are set so you'll know when I go live. And you can always DM me if you're needing challenges or you have a question. Have a great day.